everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. A bunch of past contestants came back on Wednesday night's show to perform. Wednesday saw the first live results show of the season. In the middle of results, AGT brought back contestants who are currently performing in Las Vegas. The acts included Season 14 winner Kodai Lee, All-Stars winner Aiden Bryant, the Pack Drumline, Light Balance, and the Human Fountains. Each contestant got to showcase what made them AGT legends. When it came time for the Human Fountains to perform, they called Judge Heidi Klum up on stage. The Human Fountains are three men who drink a sip of water and then spit it out to resemble a fountain. Sometimes they create shapes and pictures with the water, and sometimes they spit into each other's mouths with it. Dude's a kid. After they took water from their mouths and spit it into the others, they gave Heidi a water bottle and she spit water into one of the guys' mouths. They then passed it down the line and spit into each other's mouth again. The man at the end swallowed before going down the line again to end with Heidi. When the third man had a mouth full of water and turned to Heidi, she cringed. He encouraged the crowd to cheer and the judge yelled, "No, I'm not doing that." When the man began to spit his water out, the model ducked down and laughed. Heidi wagged her finger as she stepped away from them, but the men seemed to take it in stride. The act then ended with Light Balance before everyone came together again in the end. Fans re-exit. AGT fans had mixed reactions to the act. Some of them found it completely gross, while others were laughing their heads off. Fans took to the platform X, formerly Twitter, to comment on it. Way too much time given to the Human Fountains, the gross act that spit into each other's mouths. Swapping spit is talent? No, it's gross. #AGTLive #AGT, one fan wrote. To that, an ex-user replied, "It's comedy." Meanwhile, a Human Fountains supporter wrote, "There's a whole subset of people out there that would gladly pay a ton to be the fourth person in Human Fountains #act." Another supporter said, "The Human Fountains are a top 10 AGT act #AGT. I hate the Human Fountains so much. So gross #act," said a critic. Heidi Klum ducks as contestant tries to spit in her face on AGT, a wild live TV moment. Heidi Klum has always been known for her grace, poise, and professionalism on the set of America's Got Talent, AGT. Whether dealing with shocking performances or offering heartfelt encouragement to nervous contestants, the supermodel turned television personality has seen it all, or so she thought. But during one unforgettable live episode, Klum found herself in an unprecedented situation when a contestant attempted to spit in her face, sparking one of the wildest moments ever seen on the talent competition show. This incident, now widely discussed on social media and news outlets, not only shocked viewers, but also raised questions about the lengths performers will go to stand out in the world of reality television. The act, however, quickly backfired, making waves for all the wrong reasons. What exactly happened, and how did Klum handle the tense moment? Setting the scene. A normal AGT night. At first, it was a typical night on America's Got Talent, the show that prides itself on bringing the most diverse and sometimes bizarre acts to the stage. Heidi Klum, along with fellow judges Howie Mandel, Sofia Vergara, and Simon Cowell, was seated at the judging table, ready for an evening of entertaining performances. The live audience buzzed with anticipation as one contestant after another took to the stage, eager to impress the judges and secure a spot in the next round. While the performances that evening ranged from acrobatics to musical numbers, it was a solo performer who would steal the show for all the wrong reasons. This particular contestant had already built a reputation for pushing boundaries in the audition rounds, performing outrageous stunts that left both the judges and the audience on edge. But no one, including Klum, was prepared for what would happen next. The contestant's act, going too far. As the contestant took to the stage, there was an eerie silence in the room. Something about his demeanor and energy hinted that this performance would be unlike any other seen that night. The performer started with an intense monologue, describing his art as a form of extreme expression, one that required not just talent, but a willingness to challenge societal norms and shock the audience. He began performing a series of stunts that included elements of fire breathing, knife juggling, and dangerous balancing acts. The judges watched with a mixture of curiosity and concern, their hands hovering nervously over their buzzers, unsure of what might happen next. As the act progressed, the contestant's behavior became increasingly erratic. His movements were sharp and aggressive, and he seemed less concerned with impressing the judges and more intent on making a statement, whatever that statement was. Then, in a moment no one could have predicted, the contestant suddenly turned toward the judges' table, his eyes fixed directly on Heidi Klum. The shocking moment. In what seemed like a split second, the contestant lunged toward Klum and, to the horror of the audience, appeared to try to spit at her. There was an audible gasp from the crowd, followed by stunned silence as the cameras captured the split-second reaction of the supermodel. Heidi Klum, with the reflexes of someone who had clearly encountered her fair share of shocking moments in the industry, quickly ducked, avoiding the contestant's attempt to hit her. Her reaction was swift but calm, demonstrating remarkable composure in the face of what could have been an ugly confrontation. For a brief moment, it seemed as though no one knew what to do. The audience sat in disbelief, the other judges were frozen in their seats, and even the contestant himself appeared unsure of what had just transpired. The atmosphere in the room had shifted dramatically from one of excitement and entertainment to one of shock and discomfort. The judges' response: how Heidi and the panel handled the incident. After the shocking act, it didn't take long for the rest of the judges to spring into action. Simon Cowell, ever the voice of reason in moments of chaos, immediately pressed his red buzzer, signaling the end of the performance. Howie Mandel, visibly shaken by the contestant's behavior, followed suit, while Sofia Vergara looked on with a mix of concern and outrage. Despite the intensity of the moment, Heidi Klum managed to maintain her composure. She straightened up in her seat, brushed off the attempt to rattle her, and calmly addressed the contestant. "That's not talent," she said, her voice steady but firm. "We're here to see talent, not aggression. I don't know what you were trying to prove, but this is not how you impress people." The other judges echoed her sentiments, with Cowell adding that the contestant's behavior was completely unacceptable, and Mandel emphasizing that such acts have no place on a family-friendly show like America's Got Talent. Security was quickly called to escort the contestant off the stage, and the show cut to a commercial break, giving everyone a moment to process what had just happened. Backlash and public reaction. As soon as the incident aired, social media erupted with reactions. Fans of the show took to platforms like Twitter and Instagram to express their shock and outrage, with many praising Heidi Klum for her quick reflexes and calm demeanor in the face of such unexpected aggression. Memes and gifs of the moment quickly went viral, with some viewers joking about Klum's ninja-like reflexes. However, beneath the humor, there was a serious conversation taking place about the incident. Many fans questioned how a contestant with such a volatile act had made it to the live shows in the first place. While AGT is known for embracing performers who push the envelope, this particular act seemed to cross a line that made viewers uncomfortable. Some critics also pointed to the broader issue of reality television and the lengths contestants are willing to go for their 15 minutes of fame. In an era where shock value often takes precedence over genuine talent, incidents like this raise questions about the nature of competition shows and how far is too far. A testament to Heidi Klum's professionalism. Despite the shocking nature of the incident, one of the most remarkable aspects of the evening was Heidi Klum's professionalism throughout the ordeal. While many people in her position might have reacted with anger or fear, Klum remained calm and composed, refusing to let the contestants' antics get the better of her. This moment highlighted Klum's years of experience in the entertainment industry, where she has seen and dealt with a wide range of personalities and situations. As a longtime judge on AGT, she has become known not only for her discerning eye for talent, but also for her ability to stay cool under pressure, a trait that was on full display during this live TV fiasco. In interviews following the episode, Klum downplayed the incident, stating that she didn't feel threatened and that she was just doing her job. "You have to expect the unexpected on AGT," she said with a smile. "It's live television and sometimes things don't go according to plan. But at the end of the day, it's about the talent, and we can't let one bad apple ruin the whole show." Moving forward, what's next for AGT? In the aftermath of the incident, America's Got Talent issued a statement condemning the contestants' behavior and reaffirming the show's commitment to providing a safe and respectful environment for both the judges and the performers. The show's producers also promised to review their screening process to ensure that future contestants meet the standards of professionalism expected on the AGT stage. As for the contestant in question, it is unlikely that he will be invited back to AGT anytime soon, if ever. His attempt to stand out through shock and aggression may have earned him a moment in the spotlight, but it also cost him any chance of being taken seriously as a performer. Despite this wild and unexpected turn of events, AGT continues to be one of the most popular talent shows on television, beloved for its eclectic mix of acts and heartwarming stories. While the incident with Heidi Klum may have been one of the show's more controversial moments, it ultimately served as a reminder of the unpredictability of live television and the importance of maintaining professionalism no matter what. As AGT moves forward, the show will no doubt continue to showcase the incredible talent and creativity of performers from around the world. And if one thing is certain, it's that Heidi Klum, with her grace and poise, will continue to be a shining example of how to handle even the most chaotic moments with dignity and class. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Update World 24 YouTube channel for more update news.